Yo, Cowboys Nation, I hope you're sitting down because we've got some absolutely massive news just breaking out of Dallas today. And it's going to shake up the entire NFL landscape heading into the 2025 season. I mean it. This is one of those jaw-dropping, stop what you're doing moments. The Dallas Cowboys have just pulled off a surprise midseason trade that literally no one saw coming, and it's got fans losing their minds in the best possible way. Yes, it's real. Yes, it's confirmed. The Cowboys have officially traded for former Michigan star and current NFL running back Blake Corum in a deal that absolutely no one saw coming this morning. Just a few hours ago, reports hit the wire that the front office in Dallas finalized a trade with the Los Angeles Rams to bring Corum to Big D, and let me tell you, Cowboys fans, this is not just a depth move. This is a statement. This is Jerry Jones and company saying, we're not playing around. We're all in. Now, let's talk about what this actually means because it's easy to get swept up in the excitement, but trust me, there's so much more to this trade than just the headline. So the Cowboys send out a 2026 fifth-round draft pick, along with a late-round conditional pick swap, and in return, they get a player who was once viewed as one of the most dominant running backs in all of college football and has shown flashes of real potential in the pros. Blake Corum, yes, the same guy who led Michigan to a national title, scored over 25 rushing touchdowns in a single season, and was a Heisman contender before his knee injury late in his college career, is now wearing the star on his helmet. This is a huge win for Dallas, and here's why. Let's rewind just a bit. Coming into this season, the Cowboys' running back situation was filled with question marks. After letting Tony Pollard walk in free agency, a move that already sparked controversy, they brought in a mix of veterans like Miles Sanders and former Broncos bruiser Javonte Williams, hoping to patch together a reliable run game by committee. But let's be honest, that committee hasn't exactly been running away with the job. Sanders has dealt with lingering durability issues, while Williams, although powerful, has lacked that next-level burst and vision. The backups behind them, guys like Deuce Vaughn, Rico Dowdle, and a couple of rookies taken late on day 3, haven't shown anything that screams breakout. The result? A stale, inconsistent rushing attack that has left fans frustrated and coordinators scrambling. Enter Blake Corum. This guy is a certified workhorse. Go back and watch the tape. Watch him carve up Big Ten defenses. Watch how he plants his foot, cuts with precision, and hits the hole like a missile. We're talking about a player with elite vision, low center of gravity, powerful legs, and an ability to find daylight even when the blocking breaks down. Corum isn't the biggest back, standing at around 5'8", 210 pounds, but his compact build and insane lower body strength make him a nightmare for defenders to bring down on first contact. He's one of those guys that runs angry like every play is personal. That kind of mentality fits in perfectly with the blue-collar identity that Cowboys fans love to see on Sundays. He's not flashy in a social media sense, but his game speaks volumes. Now, let's talk about the locker room and fit, because that matters. Blake Corum was praised endlessly at Michigan not just for his production, but for his leadership, his character, his film study, his work ethic. Coaches loved him. Teammates rallied around him. That culture-first mindset is something Mike McCarthy has talked about again and again in trying to rebuild a winning identity in Dallas. Adding Corum isn't just adding yards, it's adding tone, discipline, and hunger. And honestly, that's something this Cowboys offense has lacked since Ezekiel Elliott's early years. So what does this mean for the depth chart? Well, I think this puts real pressure on Sanders and Williams immediately. Corum might not start week 1, but if he gets the playbook down quickly and makes a strong impression in practice and preseason, don't be surprised if he starts earning goal line work and third down reps sooner than later. And from there, if he takes advantage of those touches, this job could be his outright by midseason. Don't forget he was a 3-down back in college. He can run between the tackles, bounce it outside, catch out of the backfield, and even handle blitz pickup. That's a rare skill set. And for fantasy football managers out there, you better start paying attention. Blake Corum's value just skyrocketed. He's no longer buried behind Kyren Williams and He's now in a wide-open backfield with legit opportunity. Stash him now, because he could be a league winner come November. And let's talk about the fans, man. Cowboys Twitter is absolutely loving this move. Some are calling it the best midseason pickup since Amari Cooper. Others are saying this is the perfect marriage of need and talent. I saw one fan tweet, "If Corum runs the way he did at Michigan, we're headed to the NFC title game." Bold, but you know what? Not that far-fetched. This move changes the dynamic of the offense. It gives Dak Prescott another reliable weapon. It gives the offensive line someone worth blocking for. And it gives the fans hope that the team isn't just treading water, but actually going for it. You can feel the shift in energy. But now let's zoom out and look at the strategy behind this trade. The Cowboys didn't break the bank. They didn't give up premium assets. They didn't take on a massive contract. What they did is add a player with upside, low mileage, and a chip on his shoulder for pennies on the dollar. That's the kind of front office move that separates contenders from pretenders. And make no mistake, the NFC is wide open this year. The Eagles are in a weird transition. The 49ers are always tough, but beatable. The Packers are young. And if the Cowboys can figure out their run game and add some balance to Kellen Moore's play calling, they become dangerous fast. Because let's be real, this team already has a top 5 defense, thanks to Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs and that nasty front seven. All they need is to sustain drives, control the clock, and stop putting the defense back on the field after 3 and outs. Blake Corum helps with that. A strong run game helps with that. This isn't just about yards, it's about identity. So what happens next? Corum arrives in Dallas this week, undergoes physicals, gets acclimated to the facility, and starts installing into the offense. Expect a learning curve, but also expect him to be involved early. Mike McCarthy has already said he's open to rotating backs and playing the hot hand. If Corum looks sharp in practice, don't be shocked if he's active on game day within 2 weeks. From there, it's about how quickly he adjusts to the Cowboys' blocking schemes and builds chemistry with Dak. If that happens, watch out. Because I think we're about to see the birth of a new era in the Cowboys' backfield. So let me know in the comments, are you excited about this move? Do you think Blake Corum can become RB1 in Dallas? Or do you see this as a rotational, low-impact addition? I want to hear from all of you. Hit that like button if you're hyped, subscribe if you want daily Cowboys updates, and share this video with every fan in your group chat, because we're not done yet. This is just the beginning. The 2025 Cowboys are loading up, and Blake Corum might just be the secret weapon that makes the difference when the games get cold, the defenses tighten up, and you need a grinder to get those ugly yards. You need a closer. You need someone who's been in big games, made big plays, and isn't afraid of the moment. That's Blake Corum. That's your new Dallas Cowboy. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch him run wild on Sundays. Go Cowboys!